All right, Lawale Shola is right here in the studio. We'll be talking about the Community Shield, talking about how Manchester City were able to beat Liverpool. It was all about Claudio Bravo. He was brave enough. I mean, Pep Guardiola was brave enough to actually use him to be there, and he didn't disappoint at all. But Liverpool, Manchester City playing the first half, and Liverpool playing the second half, more like a game of two halves. Welcome, Lawale. It's good to have you.
Good morning, Cecilia. Good morning, Yemi. It was a nice game.
Yeah.
It was a good advertisement for the upcoming English Premier League. You know, it's the curtain raiser that usher us into the new season. And it was a great game by both teams. Though they both had the chances to kill out the game, they didn't kill it. And penalty shootout. So to me, I see that game like a sign of what to come in the season.
Okay.
A straight fight between the two teams.
But a lot of people would tell you. A lot of people would tell you that what we saw yesterday wasn't those two teams at their best, because it looked, and the coaches commented about it, it looked like some of those guys were still a bit rusty. Some of them was not as sharp as they used to be.
Oh, you know, when you're playing the curtain raiser like that, it takes time for the players to get to the mood. Right. It's normal. You know, getting to that level, the way last season, will take time. So that's what we saw yesterday. But nevertheless, I'm still saying it, with the level of cohesion and quality on both sides, they're the team to beat for the Premier League title. Because if you check it out, right from the goalkeeping department to the defense to the midfield and the attack, they had qualities, right? Apart from the 11 players on the pitch, they had it on the bench. So, if you, by what I saw yesterday, it would take a lot of extra effort for the other teams to catch up with them.
The likes of Chelsea.
Because both of them, they've not even added much to their team. They're not even make changes to their team.
Changes.
You understand? So they had a team already. So they had a teamwork that at the advantage. But you can't compare them with the likes of Arsenal, with the likes of the Man U. But Chelsea, they've been banned. So they brought a lot of players back from loan. Since I see they are starting afresh.
Talk about this man a little before we go on break. I'm very sure we'll go on break. Claudio Bravo, my own man of the match.
Yeah, oh, yes. Yes, it made a string of saves that kept them in the game. Because Mo Salah should have killed off that game.
Yeah.
And what an acrobatic goal line clearance by Kyle Walker. And he took the Bravo, he saved the penalty. Okay. We know him for his heroics in penalty, so I was not surprised.
That he did
but it was a very, very close game.
All right.
In favor of Man City, winning by 5-4 on penalty shootout.
But quickly, he hinted the health of the players. Guardiola as well said, you know, a lot of people saw those players not playing at 100%.
Oh, as I said earlier, at the early stage of the season, you can't expect them to be on 100%.
Okay.
You understand? They have to work themselves to fitness.
All right.
You know, they had a long summer. Some of them have gone on holiday. They must have done a lot of things. They will have competitions.
They joined the team late.
So it takes time. But by the time we start the new season, which is on Friday, I see them doing better, being in shape.
But I think his fears of both managers actually the fact that these players are playing too many competitions, they travel a lot and all that. You know, just PFA came out last week when they were talking at FIPRO, talked about the fact that you know, players are traveling so much and the wear and tear on them, you know, easily affects their performance and all that, their health and everything. And you expect some players to train 8 hours, and that's what Jurgen Klopp was reacting to. So the health of these players, the many competitions they get to play, you know, playing international pre-season, international Champions Cup, and you're back, you're playing Community Shield, and Championship, the Premier League is starting, which is more like a marathon and all that. Then you just have some players also playing major competitions like Africa Cup of Nations, for instance. And that's why some of these players were a little bit tired.
You know, Cecilia, those are the rigors of modern football. Okay. Those are the demands of modern football.
It should just come to stay.
Gone are the days when the calendar was lean. The calendar now is very, very tight. In the sense that, apart from the league, you have to play the FA Cup, you have to play the Carling Cup, you play the Champions League. No. I'm coming back to that. Yeah. Now, during the break, we had the Nations Cup, we have the UEFA Nations League,
and
you have the Copa America. So it was a fully loaded summer.
And then they have to also do the pre-season.
And they have to go for the pre-season. So those are the demands of modern football.
Is this year, wait, Wale, is this year an exception? Or we should accept that this is the way it's going to be? Because Jurgen Klopp is saying human beings are not made for this. The wear and tear, like Cecilia said, are we going to begin to see players, their form on the downward slide because of playing too many games? Players may not be able to stay on a particular level.
Well, this didn't start today. I remembered when the calendar started getting tighter around 2010. From 21st century. Let me say from 21st century.
This is worse.
No. I'm coming back to that, Cecilia.
Okay.
When it started, the complaint was like this. But later on, players adapted. Okay. Now this one, we've never experienced like this. We've never had an European competition coming up with the Nations Cup. And the Copa America in the same year.
Same time.
And next year again, we'll be having the Euros. And Copa America will still come up next year again.
Next 2 years.
No, next 2 years, sorry. Next 2 years. Now,
the Olympics next year.
They have the Olympics next year. But as I said earlier, as the calendar is getting much more tighter, you understand, I believe in terms of fitness and sport science, we get increased. And players will adapt. Right. Because for like 2 or 3 years, we have issues on players because there will be injuries. Because all the things that we're seeing, they are inviting injuries. Because when you play too much matches, it will affect you. Do you understand? But nevertheless, on my own part as a fan, I enjoy the summer. I'm not being selfish, but I will tell you I enjoy the summer, but I cannot wait for the EPL to start.
All right.
Okay.